Now the congruency of a triangle. Congruency of a triangle means when the two triangles is compared in such a way that when they lie on each other, they completely overlap. They completely overlap. There are certain conditions behind it. Suppose there are two triangles. This is A, B, C, D, E, F. In such a way, in triangle A, B, C and triangle D, E, F, if the side AB is equals to DE, if the side BC is equals to EF, it is given, and the side AC is equals to DF, again this is the third side which is been given. Therefore, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by which property? SSS, that all the three sides of one triangle is equal to the three sides of the other triangle. Then it proves that both the triangles are congruent to each other. This is a symbol of a congruent sign, which also shows that now the remaining angles, means angle BAC is equals to angle EDF, angle ABC will be equals to angle DEF, and angle ACB is equals to angle DFE. These are the angles, yani CPCTC. Corresponding part of the congruent triangles are also congruent. CPCTC. This proves that the first property, that if all triangles SSS, if two triangles having all the three sides are equal, then they are congruent to each other. If second property, if it is A, B, C and the second one is D, E, F, if the side AB in triangle A, B, C and triangle D, E, F, we can say that AB is equals to DE. AB is equals to DE. Angle ABC is equals to angle DEF. This was the side. Now these two angles are equal. This angle is equal to this angle. BC, the side BC is equal to side EF. Again it is a side. In this condition also we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. By which property? SAS. Now the second property is SAS, side angle side, which also proves that they are congruent to each other. We have to write the properties also, which means now the remaining side AC is equal to DF, angle BAC is equal to angle EDF, and angle ACB is equal to angle DFE. By which property? CPCTC. Corresponding parts of the congruent triangles are also congruent. Number third, when ABC is first triangle, second triangle is DEF. Now in triangle ABC and triangle BC, in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, we can say angle ABC is equal to angle DEF. Angle is given. Then the side BC is given, is equals to EF, that is a side. These two angles were equal, this side was equal, and angle ACB is equal to angle DFE, that is DFE, that is angle is also equal, which also proves that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. By which property? ASA, angle side angle. It means that the remaining other two sides AB is equals to DE. After this, after we have proved that ASA, that two triangles are congruent, then we can easily say that the other two sides AB is equals to DE, AC is equals to DF, and the angle BAC is equals to angle EDF. By which property? Again by CPC TC. Is this clear? Now the next is, when the two triangles are taken, each are having an angle of 90 degree, A, B, C, D, E, F, in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, angle ABC is equals to angle DEF, both are equal to 90 degree, yani right angle denoted by I. The hypotenuse AC is equals to DF, that is H, and one of the sides which has been given, AB is equals to DE, this is side. Therefore we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by the property of RHS, which shows that remaining angle and the remaining side BC is equals to EF, angle CAB is equals to angle FDE, and angle ACB is equals to angle DFE. CPC TC, they are equal. So whenever you will see a two triangles and the comparison between the two triangles, you have to compare it by four properties: by SAS, by SAS, SSS, ASA, and by RHS. Once you have proved, then the other sides, because there are three angles and three sides. So if in the first case all the three sides are equal, then they are congruent, then the remaining three angles are equal. When two side and one angle is equal, by a property of SAS, congruency has been proved, then the remaining two angle and one side is equal. When two angle and one side is equal by the property of ASA between the two triangles, they are congruent. It means that the remaining two angles, two sides and one angle is also equal. Similarly, in the case of RHS, the remaining sides and the angle will be equal. This shows that there is a congruency to prove or to find out the other angle and the side of a triangle. This is properties of a congruency on which the sums are based. Thank you.